You're grinning too, Yuzuha. I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn.
Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over?
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them.
I swear, she has OCD. I hope I won't get more curses. I would get good curses. Hidomon wants the curses. Hidomon is like, give me curses.
That stage is the heart of my plan.
What's going on? Oh. How did I manage that? Ever find that you cut yourself somehow and you're bleeding? I don't know how I managed that, but yeah, okay. Sorry, where were we? So she likes fractals? I don't know. No idea.
Are you thinking of fixing up the stage and throwing a party?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage.
Last time I got blessing and health, I got shingles and cold. I'm sorry, Inomon. It lied to you.
Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats. Fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement.
You got scammed? It's so mean. I'm not a scammy fox. Rude. I don't scam people. At least it was not as bad as my multiple curses and health. Yeah, Sir Julius got multiple curses and health, and then, yeah, he got some stuff that happened to him.
Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing.
Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you?
Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level.
Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo!
Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen. As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup.
Awesome! Thanks! I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement before we reopen. Manato's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
Welcome in, HH2011. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you're at. They should post advertisements on at least 5 social media platforms first. Yeah, advertising is very good for businesses. Yes, very good.
I'll help too. That's a lot of work for just the 3 of you.
Belle, you and Wise are here as guests and as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
Sheesh, I think I'm getting like bot rated right now with a bunch of bots. They're just banning bots back to back. Interesting. Is Disneyland in LA any good? I haven't been for years, so I cannot say yes or no. I know the last time I went, which, like I said, was years ago, the lines are ridiculous. I don't feel like it's worth it because the lines are ridiculous. It takes forever just to get through one line. I personally, and the prices are dumb, I personally don't think it's worth it, but of course I also don't like Disney either. I find them very, very greedy, personally. But yes, the lines are bad. Of course, bias as a media graduate. When I was there a decade ago, the lines were long as fuck. Yes. Same. Was it about a decade? It was a while ago. I'm not gonna try to say how long ago, but it was a while ago. It was why... Is that why people go for multiple days? Possibly, or because they live far away. That's also another reason. But if you go for multiple days, that is expensive. I honestly would not recommend Disneyland if you're looking to use vacation time and vacation money. Personally, I would not recommend it. I don't like Disneyland. It looks expensive. It is expensive. Personally, I would not. I would actually recommend Knott's Berry Farm more than I would Disneyland. Because in Knott's Berry Farm, the lines weren't that bad. They had some awesome rides. I had a fun time in Knott's Berry Farm. It's not as big as Disneyland, but it was fun. It was decently fun. I wanted to take my kiddos to Disneyland. I mean, for kids... I don't think it's worth it for kids either, honestly. Because the lines. You're gonna be stuck in lines. It's really not worth it. Just make Disneyland at home, yeah.
But your plan sounds super fun. Come on, don't leave me out of it. Pretty please.
What if I go on a Monday? Maybe it would be better. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been there forever. Legoland for real, or just the arcade. Welcome in, Lil Slambu. Welcome in. Congratulations for your first shrine check-in. You received a great blessing and luck. It's been a while, Lil Slambu. Hope you're doing good.
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha?
My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear. All right then, Belle. I've made the executive decision that you and Wise are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
Now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? I noticed a shop we just passed that seemed to offer surfing. Kinda caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drink stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Yuzuha and Alice have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shut down attractions back to life? Welcome in, Interox. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 25th shrine check-in. You received a small blessing and family. Restore the shooting gallery with Yuzuha. Yeah, let's do that one. Shooting gallery? That sounds fun. A shooting game booth. I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I'd always plant myself in front of these and refuse to budge. Did you win a lot of prizes? Hee. I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of plushie prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Fun fact, if you go to fairs and stuff, usually if you spend enough money, you get the stuffed animal. Like, you don't have to technically win if you just spend enough money. I mean, not like I know that from experience or anything, because that would be ridiculous. It's not like I came home with like 6 stuffed animals one time from the fair that were all huskies. They had so many huskies in the fair, and I just went around and collected the different kinds of husky stuffed animals they had. Oh my god, there were so many. So many. Alright, enough reminiscing. I feel like she's calling me out. Rude. I can reminisce all I want. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. but just bringing back a regular old shooting booth feels kind of boring. You can find games like that anywhere. Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun. Right as you're all caught up in the conversation, a laid-back girl silently shows up by your side. I just see gambling tables last time I went there when I was a child. They probably were talking about you around the fair, the Husky Collector. It feels like they were. No, they loved... So at the fair, when I was walking around with like 5, 6 Huskies, the people in the booths would be like, I have a Husky over here you don't have. And someone else would be like, I have a Husky over... Like as I'm walking around and I'm like, yeah, but I already have like 6. They might have actually got me into their booth again. Let's be real. It sometimes worked. Yep, I thought as much. I wish the claw machines these days are as good as the old days. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Shizuka Loomis. Thank you, thank you. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm the Celestial Fox Head. It said trophies and gotcha, and my appearance changes based on the phase of the moon. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Shizuka. There we go. How was stream? I hope you had a good stream. It looks like you were playing some Final Fantasy 14. I played Final Fantasy 14. Actually, that was the first game I played when I started streaming. That was all I exclusively played when I streamed. And then, Kurokage, thank you, and congratulations for becoming a Foxalai and joining the shrine. Hello there again, my friend. We meet again. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to have you here. But yeah, so we are currently playing Sub-Zilla Zone Zero. We are doing the event, Tales of Midsummer Dreams. That is the event we are doing right now. So yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, no worries, completely understand. It's fun doing the journey from zero. I have no idea what that is. I haven't played for a couple years. It has been a minute since I played. I'm guessing that is past, what was I on? I think I was on Endwalker. Or Endwalker just came out when I, stopped playing. I can't remember. I know I was, like, not all the way through, though. Basically, new character, just everything from zero. Oh! Okay, doing the journey from zero. Gotcha. So you're starting over. That makes sense. Now I'm catching your drift. What are you playing as? What are you playing as, a Mikote? Or are you playing as, what was it? Vieira? What did you choose? What was your choice for, race? Out of curiosity. And what was your choice for, a class? Lalafell, gotcha. I know Lalafells are popular. I know some people love playing Lalafells. Personally, I first went with Mikote because Catgirl, but then I decided I can use wolf ears on a Vieira. I found out I could do it on a Vieira. So I would just use fox ears all the time on Vieira and just pretend I was a Kitsune. Since they don't have any fox characters, I was like, that's as close as I'm gonna get to Kitsune, so you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for the follow, Mark Hamill Antonio. Thank you, and congratulations for joining the shrine and becoming a Foxalite. It was mostly Aura on my main, sometimes Mikote, Vieira, Lala. Nice. So you tried them all. Yeah, I think I've only done Mikote and Vieira. I don't think I did anything else. It was always between those two. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. If you need a raid and run, I completely understand. I know after stream, especially if it's late, you need rest, maybe food. And thank you so much again for the raid. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. It's 5 a.m. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. You need sleep. May fortune befall ya, people. Good luck with ZZZ, though. Thank you, thank you. And you get some good rest. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? The boss's boss is way over the top. I'm Mia, the intern Miss Teresa just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. It sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat? That sounds awesome. But we don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud. Setting up launcher points for targets at sea and stuff, that's way beyond our resort's current budget anyway. Yeah, you got a point. We'd probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Let me think if there's a more budget-friendly solution. About that... Whoa, really? Didn't know you had connections like that, Belle. That's a big help. Could I ask them for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals-only deal that they won't be able to resist. Under Yuzaha's expectant gaze, you shoot Grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. You figured it'd take at least half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise, she arrives in under an hour with a fleet of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. Proxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Just here to lend a hand, that's all. So, long story short, Miss Ukinami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. Really? Of course! See those drones? I brought these kids here just for this. Give me a moment and prepare things on the boat. Then you can take this brand new setup for a spin out at sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm back. Huh? The game's coming back already? Should we head out now? Let's go. Mia leads you and Yuzaha to the dock, where you wait as Grace tinkers around on the tour boat for quite a while. What is your VTuber lore? Were you once a human man who got possessed by a moon kitsune and became the great V-Vixen? My lore is I'm a celestial fox goddess of trophies and gacha, and I was born on the moon, got bored on the moon, and came down to Earth and started my own shrine. And yeah, not much to my lore, honestly. Not much. Grace just wants to experiment. Yeah, Grace loves anything mechanical. If she can work on it, she's excited, especially for machines. Anything with machines. Miss Grace says we're all set. All right, let's get on the boat and head out. Oh shoot, this is a minigame. How to play Archipelago Shoot. Score points by hitting targets as they appear. Drag the left stick to move the crosshair. The center of the crosshair is the direction of the fire. Press and hold R2 to fire. You can adjust crosshair sensitivity in the options menu at any time. Reload automatically triggered when ammo clip is empty. You can also manually reload using square. When multiple ammo clips are equipped, ammo will automatically replenish after switching off an ammo clip. Skill defeating drones charges the skill meter. Press triangle to activate when fully charged.
The weather's great and I'm feeling hyped.
So what am I
Now,
supposed
where
to
are the
shoot
targets?
exactly? Oh, targets. I was like, oh, okay, those oh
Where
shoot.
did they come
I'm not
from?
good at this.
I see.
Awkward.
So these stealth drones are actually the targets.
Why
just
is
need
it
to
the
shoot down all
right?
the
Oh
targets
wait,
that
it can
you're
be the left stick too. Okay, I'm like, why is it the right stick? Okay, it can be left stick too. Okay, we got this. Now that I know I can use the left stick too, it's perfect. Just keep her away from Billy. Billy would be fine. She wouldn't dare experiment on Billy, right? Right. When hit by bullets or explosive attacks, it will create an area explosion, affecting all targets caught within the explosion. Time your shots to hit explosives and clear targets quickly.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
keep
so
it
these
up
guys.
And finish strong. Good points.
Perfect, just like that. Oh shoot, that's a lot of, okay. There we go. That was easy.
Gotta reload. Ha! 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 Don't you run! Ha!
Okay, we're doing good.
Lucky me!
She tried it last time, also from Chingy. Yeah, well, she is a little obsessive with her machine, so it makes sense. They should spice up that shooting booth with live targets and real guns. We're not playing Call of Duty here. Trial run complete. So, how was my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That was amazing. Miss Grace, these drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? I want to know too. They can operate on their own according to the program I set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they'll take off in batches at preset times and fly around the vessel at a fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these kids, visitors in the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drone whose target is hit will follow its programmed instructions and return to its standby position on the boat. Whoa, I can't believe something like this exists. Alice has to see this later. You know how her science brain lights up at stuff like this? No need to be surprised, everyone. It's just a little design I'm still refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in Bella Bog's warehouse, and I figured this would be the perfect place to put them to use. Indeed, but the price? It's free, of course. Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into the Hollow for some ethereal testing, but you gave me a better idea. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of the performance and report back to me, so I can see what issues remain and where there's room for improvement. Grace, you really came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. That'd be a huge help to me. So Grace is pretty much using us as experiments in a way. We are the ones who are doing the experiment for her. Pew pew, bang bang. Moving targets is enough, but at the cost of each match and return income would be astronomical. S-class Grace incoming with drones. Is she not S? Isn't she rank S or is she rank A? Grace would be interested in staying a few more days at the Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days at the fantasy resort? That way you'll get any test feedback right away, and it's the perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately, and with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone could really use a break. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer, Yuki Nami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled onto the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. Then it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Grace takes off her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guest use, and just like that, the attraction's back in business. Belle, thanks to you and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yuzaha, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Welcome in, Embershine. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 14th shrine check-in. You received a curse and luck. I'm sorry, Ems. It's rough out there. It's rough. Icy stole your blessings. He's the one who took it. Market research is essential after all. Grace, run. This is how they get you. You will never be allowed to leave. Yes, exactly. She is here to stay on this island forever. She said yes to the fantasy resort, so this is where she stays. Mia's more of a homebody than I expected. You're way more motivated than you seemed at first, Mia. I'll leave this booth in your hands then. I'll make sure to test out every new route you come up with myself. No problem. Leave it to me. Time to see how Alice is faring. He's so mean to me. He's mean to both of us. Don't worry. It's not just you. Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Did something go wrong? There you are, Belle. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the Summer's Key Shop, as well as managing the resort surfing attraction. Hey there, I'm with the Janus Quarter Professional Surfing Team. I came here to rest and recover, but Teresa asked me if I could help out, so here I am. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions. As a classic water sport, it should have been able to draw in plenty of enthusiasts. But after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Not that I'm an expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it'd work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. He is so mean. Google Doc soon, for real, for real. Yes, agreed. We should all Google Doc against icy jackets. Agreed. The small waves becomes a tsunami. Yeah, they go and install those machines, and then before you know it, tsunami. You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem, not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Speaking of riding motorcycles on the outer ring, maybe we could ask a certain someone for help? You mean Lucy? I've got a feeling she might be onto something good. Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back at Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's research, oh my god. Sorry, brain fog. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for a vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet. You open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way out in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you've run into. Even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles and the familiar Steel Tusk, even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. With Grace around, that would happen soon. Yeah, just have Grace make a tsunami machine. There you go. Or, well, not a tsunami machine, a wave machine, I suppose. Lucy be the business gal. Good day, Proxy. Alice? I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now, seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle. So thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are so full of energy. The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless, but whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got just the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas. That sounds so cool. Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard. Then you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. A modification from the biker gang? Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Let's go. Helen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on Knock Knock from Lucy. All set. Looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Steel Tusk for the win. Yep. Let's see how she makes this course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember, keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Alright, use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in the surfing event. Advance, the powered surfboard will automatically move forward, allowing the rider to focus more on steering. Steering, use directional buttons or move the stick to steer. While turning, hold X to initiate a drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power, and maintaining the drift will help you gain more speed. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Drifting charges the power gauge. Once ready, press R2 to get a massive speed boost. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a specific number of items in a single match will award you a badge. Obtained badges will be synced in the stage Select interface. I wonder if you could change characters. I don't think so. Not in this. I don't think.
Got this.
I'm not sure though. Fuel power cells increase power gauge, which can trigger a power acceleration after reaching a certain threshold.
I'll tame the waves.
Okay. Press the corresponding directional buttons or tilt the left stick to steer your character through turns. This time, yeah.
It's been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous. I wonder what kind of upgrades Lucy was talking about.
Alright, we're going through this course. While turning, hold X to initiate a drift. Keep holding and maintain the drift. Release to exit the drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power, and maintaining a drift will help you gain more speed. Okay, so we want to drift. Hold both the direction and X button at the same time to trigger a drift. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's, that was some power to it. Oof. I don't like the drift in this.
Custom course and a jet-powered board? This is incredible! So this is what zipping across the waves feels like. These mods are amazing!
Okay, I think I got the drift now. Kind of.
Alright, deep breath. Time to
Oh, I
focus
missed
and
all that.
finish this course.
We got S time. Look at us go. First try. S score. I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good. You're really good, Alice. It's all thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? I want to know too. Whether it's on land or sea, as long as there's a path, the spirit of the biker gangs will always burn bright. We perfectly recreated that rush of riding through the outer ring in this surfing experience. Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them into fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion. As for me, I designed the surf courses, complete with props to simulate the kinds of situations you'd face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar and Lighter took the surfboards out for a test run and rode the full course to make sure everything was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. It does look like we are going to ad break though, you guys, so we will be right back after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, and congratulations for surviving the adpocalypse. Such a thorough plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. With this, even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and Bounds only handles logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business. Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship. Lucy, you're an angel. All right. Flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is gonna go tell these dimwits to get to work. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and let you help me apply some sunscreen. Lucy heads off toward the hotel parking lot where Still Tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action with a brand new look. Looks like the surfing project's reconstruction is all set. Belle, thanks for all the hard work. You and Lucy both. Great work, everyone, watching Alice surf. I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing. I'd love to get out on the water too. I've already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers. I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Helen seems to be getting more fired up. Helen, can I count on you to handle the setup for the new courses and keep the surfing project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join in too. Don't worry, I'll definitely turn this place into the new holy ground for new Eridu surf enthusiasts. Is there something I can help you with, Belle? Tell Teresa about the resort construction progress. I filled Teresa in on the resort development plans and the revival process for both Archipelago Shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Edge and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, but nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing what you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. It'll definitely knock people off their feet. I mean, draw them in. If Miss Alice and Miss Yuzaha have already started working on this, then please do let me, Edge, and the rest of the staff give you our full support. I didn't say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. Welcome in, Brennan Snakecore. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 21st Shrine check-in. Receipt of blessing and happiness. I can tell. Let's do our best. I knew reaching out on Internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be bustling again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visitor traffic data, just drop by the reception. I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. Let me take a look now. Sure. Beach business really only be occasional. I mean, it is kind of a seasonal thing too. The resort's reception desk provides quick navigation to all attractions. Progress through the story and gameplay to increase visitor traffic. The resort will give out rewards based on how much visitor traffic has increased. Through our hard work, we managed to get some decent visitor traffic. Now, let's get back to the quick tour. Try using the quick guide to progress through the story. Teresa is fired up to brainstorm with Yuzaha and Alice about other ideas to boost visitor traffic.
Want to catch some waves together?
Thanks to everyone's hard work, Blazing Waves is now officially in business. Clear stages will earn visitor traffic based on your score. There are various difficulty levels and surfboards available for you to choose from. Let's roll once you're ready. Look at Alice's little tail. Her tail's adorable. Give me 1 second. The robot is going off. The vacuum. Hold on. There we go. Making it go back to the dock. I don't know why it does this at night. It's not supposed to. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a specific number of items in a single match will reward you with a badge. Obtained badges will be synced to the stage select interface.
Got this.
Alright, how do I do this again? Oh yeah. I'm like, I already forgot the controls. It's only been like 10 minutes, but I already forgot the controls. Oops. Oof. Okay.
My speed knows no limits.
Looking good, looking good. We're doing great. Except I missed all those, but that's fine. That's fine, right? Ooh. The controls feel a little weird in this mode. Just a little. It's definitely not Mario Kart, that's for sure. You know what game did really good with their Mario Kart like game mode was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Their Chocobo racing was pretty solid. It wasn't bad at all, considering it was just a mini game. A lot of their mini games were actually pretty solid, I felt. With the exception of the piano one. Screw that piano one. S rank. I like their battle royale more. Which game are you talking about? Looks like we also have Dancing with the Waves, another one. I wonder if we have to get S ranks or not. Oh. Okay, start stage. I wonder, like, I'm not sure what we need to do to get the trophy, but I'll go ahead and do the next stage. Final Fantasy First Soldier Battle Royale. The one with closed servers. Oh, you mean like, isn't it like its own game? I'm talking about like the mini games in Final Fantasy Rebirth, which they have so many mini games. That game is like mostly mini games, let's be real. I'm back just faking my... What? Sorry, I'm a little confused. Acceleration, deceleration, sensor strip. Blazing waves. When surfboards make contact with the sensor strips placed on the track, they'll get a temporary speed boost, slowdown effect. User avoid them strategically to reach the finish line faster. I mean sickness. Ah, gotcha. Welcome back. Illness. Ah, illness. Gotcha.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
Sounds like autocorrect. Gotcha. Welcome back. All right, so we need to do this. Go through there.
I'll tame the waves.
Whoop. Alright. You should drift that.
Tame the waves.
Oh, I totally missed that. I'm a dodo.
My speed knows no limits.
Oof, this one's a little rough.
Waves.
Just a little
No
rough.
limits.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Then we drift this. Go through this. Drift this. Oh, maybe not drift because I'm not good at this. Alright, we're almost at the end. Sweet! Use all the boost.
Yes,
S rank, first time.
I did it.
Alright. Got that done. A newly obtained Seafall Comet, built for higher speeds with its built-in power recovery capabilities. So I guess we got a new surfboard? Can we change our surfboard? It looks like we can if we want. Ooh, there's different kinds. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be on this minigame for a minute. Hope someone or my colleague ain't snitching. Well, if you're calling off for work, you probably shouldn't tell people if you're not actually sick. I would recommend not telling people. Try to avoid hitting them. These special barriers placed on the track will briefly slow down your power surfboard on impact, but they're not dangerous. Rumor has it the design was inspired by the Sons of Caledon getting cut off while cruising fast on the highway. Okay, so we need to avoid hitting those things. All right, more obstacles.
Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves.
Looks like we're doing good. We're making progress. There's sharks in the water. Should we be worried about the sharks in the water? Nah, we got this. Oh my gosh, I hate the... Oof, okay.
My speed knows no limits.
Here we go, here we go. The drifting part, like, I just don't like it. Like, that drift, ugh. Ugh. I prefer just boosting, regular boosting. Oh, I messed that up. No, no, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Look at me go.
I'll tame the waves.
Oof, that was a...
Let's make some waves.
Okay, okay.
I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits.
Perfect, perfect.
Let's make some waves.
Straight through and S rank.
I did it.
Welcome in, Sylvan. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 16th shrine check, and you received a great curse and family. Let's go. It's rare they would be here or know your online profile. Haha. I think he means like people he knows. He probably told people he knows he's calling off. I think that's the issue, which you should never do. All right, so we did that. What is S? Oh, this is considered hard? That wasn't very hard. Okay, well, we're doing great. Tales of Midsummer Dreams. I don't know if we have to do all this. Teleport now? Hold on. Okay, so we have those to do. Claim that. Do we need to do all of that? We probably do. My guess is we do have to do all of that. Hold on, it looks like there's someone to talk to. Yuzaha? Playing shooting games on the ocean with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets? Seriously, I've never heard of anything like that. Yuzaha, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay it on that thick with everyone, do you? My lady, I just happen to ride along with Belle and Grace. That's all. But surfing like the biker gangs? Now that sounds like a blast. Would you look at that? We got 2 solid attractions already. So, what should we whip up next? Thank you for the follow, Jojo Ken. Thank you. Much appreciated. And congratulations for joining the shrine and becoming a Foxalite. As for our next steps, I believe I may have something in mind. After all, even in a resort like this, that place does rather stand out. Heh, looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking it when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you just can't miss this. The aquarium. Deep sea fishing trip. Well, so much for being on the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? Yuzaha, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could fill those tanks with fish again, we'd have another iconic attraction right there. It sounds like they're kind of on the same wavelength because first they have to catch the fish, and then once they catch the fish, then they can put it in the aquarium. See, same wavelength. Hello, hope you're having a wonderful day or night. I am. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you're at. New cultist. We're not a cult. We are not a cult. We are a real shrine. But where are we even gonna get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we have to spend a whole lot of Denny's, right? But fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let visitors really connect with the sea. Not everyone's into fishing, you know. And besides, leaving the resort's aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. Feels like the disagreement's getting intense. But come to think of it, maybe fishing and the aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. Exactly, you fish, and then you put the fish in the aquarium. It's not rocket science. They should catch Shark Boo. I already caught Shark Boo. There is that fishing event. Already caught him. They should catch a Megalodon. I would pass. I would pass on that. What if we just use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium? Oh my fox. Same wavelength. That's actually a great idea. The Throne Quarter has rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. This would solve the issue of where to get display fish and give those caught at sea a proper home. You mean they aren't at home in the sea? That's a weird way to think, but okay. Jojo Ken has visited shrine one time and received a small curse and money. Next time you'll get a blessing for sure. Teresa told me her Bangbu's stationed by the dock, handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about our fishing plans. Belle, Yuzahu, you two go on ahead. I'd like to stop by the aquarium first and get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for your good news. Leave it to us? All right, let's go fishing. Hey, Lil Bang Boo. So, Impy's your name? Teresa says you're quite the little captain. Think you could take us out fishing? Nah. What's with the Lil Bang Boo and Lil Captain? I'm a veteran Bang Boo with over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain Impy. Nah. Fishing lover, photographer, enthusiast by day. I'm out at sea chasing whale sharks by night. I'm roaming around with my trusty camera, bazooka, snapping shots of flowers and leaves. That's just everyday life for me, Impy. I can tell you're pretty up there in age. Your hobbies are totally senior stuff. Anyway, so you're Teresa's new friends, right? If you're looking to go fishing, I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bang Boo, terror of the seas, and I'm one heck of a captain. Wow, you really live up to your name, Captain Impy. So if any tourists want to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? No. Tourists? Strangers. They are kind of scary. Nuh-uh. I'll try my best so Teresa doesn't have to worry about the resort anymore and the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'm gonna bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get a break. You're the best, Captain Impy, so are we good to head out now? Yeah, we can, just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago, and we don't have money to fix it. If the resort really starts making some money, we might be able to get it fixed. And then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. But for now, if you're ready, shall we get going? Thank you for the drink, Jojo. Thank you. Let me get some water. I needed that water. All right. Let's go fishing now. Select a fishing spot from the map. Choose an agent to accompany you out at sea. Press to go out to sea. All right, so we're out at sea. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. The boat's steady now, Belle. How about we do a little fishing here and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the fishing gear's already set up here. I'm not great at fishing myself, but I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go! It's time to start fishing! When the whole prompt appears, hold R2 button and deplete the catch's stamina. When the strike accurately prompt appears, press R2 button at the right moment to complete the catch's stamina. When the support skill in the bottom right is fully charged, press to use the agent's support skill. Okay, so
I'm feeling pumped.
let's see what this is about. Oh shoot, I messed that up. Okay, so let's try this again.
Take my bait. I got something.
Okay, we hold the button. Hold it. Oh, okay. New fish caught. Angelfish. This fish always appears as part of a pair and is a type of fish that single anglers absolutely hate encountering.
I'm feeling pumped.
All right. Looks like we caught something else.
Yay!
Another angelfish. Okay. Makes sense. They always come in a pair. You caught such a big fish so quickly. You got some real skill. I was the Ultimate Angler Championship winner, you know. And wait, are you talking about the Ellipsis Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of the human division. The one and only. No. Oh, it's you. I'm the champion of the Big Boo division. In photography, I studied under Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Chi Yu of the Redo Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another champion here. No. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish or ones you don't want when fishing? Yeah, that happens a lot. No. Give me all those fish and I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. Angler commemorative coin? No. Those are special tokens made by the Redo Fishing Association, just for us fishing-loving Bangbu, and they usually only circulate among us. If we sell fish to the association, they'll trade us these coins in return. No. Save up enough angler commemorative coins, and you can get all kinds of good stuff. Better rods, decorations, not a single penny needed. No. From now on, let's trade in fish and commemorative coins. It's my way of recognizing you as Ultimate Angler. Keep reeling in those rare catches and help make the resort shine. We beat Ben Bigger on that competition. Yes. We did beat Ben. Thanks, Impy. No need for thanks. We're both anglers here. Now, let's check your haul. Want to swap it for some commemorative coins? Please, let me take a look. Check out all your catches in the Catch Collection interface. Select Catch Storage interface. Check out all your catches in the storage interface and sell or release them if you want. Certain fish you catch may be showcased at the aquarium. Select the Unlock Rod interface. Sell catches to obtain the resources required for unlocking rods. Complete the follow-up mission to unlock Fairy's auto fishing rod. Your fairy can help you fish. Oh, so the AI can help us fish. There's AI for everything now. In the future, head to the fishing spot and manually enable Fairy Auto Fishing. Fairy Auto Fishing Rod, a smart rod that can automatically fish for you. Proxies just need to say, "Hey Fairy," to start auto fishing. The only downside is that it drains power to use. After equipping the automatic rod, head to any fishing spot and cast a line to start auto fishing. Okay. Press the back button in the top left.
This sea breeze feels so refreshing. I wish every day could be this sunny.
As long as you keep smiling, I'm sure every day will be summer vibes.
You sure know how to sweet talk 'em, don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage later?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But how should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Wanna scoot a bit closer? Belle, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It's for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries, at least a little.
But what about you? I want to see you drop the tough act and give us a real, honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry, Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Belle, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
Oh, what an honor. Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internaut page next?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
There's so much fan service for this event. This event is nothing but fan service. Under Impy's escort, you return to the resort's reception area with Yuzaha. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Belle? I'm really happy just being here, feeling the sea breeze with you, Yuzaha. Heh, looks like deep sea fishing's all set to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Oh, right. Alice said she was heading to the aquarium earlier. Wonder how it's going over there. I'm off to the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later too, Belle. Yuzaha leaves the reception area, picking up the freshly caught fish that had been left outside, and heads for the aquarium. Let's go see what's going on in the aquarium. Oh, looks like they have stuff in here. I saw a shark back there. And there's a manta ray. See, they got stuff. It's not completely empty. Belle, you're here. Look, I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? It's starting to feel like a proper aquarium. I agree. If we can add a few more fish species, I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you all for your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator of this aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time. But thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Mr. Edge, why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting the fish we catch at sea into the tanks, I believe you and Impy could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction. Something nice to have, but not essential. For a struggling resort, it offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I've heard from Mia and Helen that you've rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As a curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations of the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged just the way you like it. Certain fish you catch may be showcased at the aquarium. Weight rank comes with an additional visitor traffic bonus. Rare subspecies may also be showcased at the aquarium. Press the button in the bottom right to select this catch. Press to drop your catch. Congrats! Looks like the angelfish is loving its new home. That's more than one in there, by the way. Select decorations interface. You can use money from selling your catches to buy decorations for your aquarium. Welcome in, Coffee Bean, welcome in. Congratulations for your 11th shrine check-in. You received a curse and confidence. As expected, a curse, Hyvie. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so archipelago, shoot, surfing, fishing, an aquarium, and now a music festival in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Belle deserves more of the credit. Without her help, things might not have gone so smoothly. You're right, Belle. Feel like grabbing some ice cream later? My treat. Now we just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get one for my brother, too. You siblings have such a great bond. Let's go find Wise. He should be wandering around nearby. And go kick back together. You've had quite a day, Belle. I saw you with Alice and Yuzaha a couple of times around here. Now, take it easy, okay? Let's just enjoy the rest of this vacation. Want some ice cream? Huh? Your treat? It should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Sounds like multiple people shouting loudly. What's going on? Why's it got so noisy all of a sudden? I'll go take a look. I hope this isn't more trouble. Sorry about this, Belle. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We got more pressing matters to deal with. What's happening? We've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on. But judging by the scene, it seems someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing well? Totally expected. It's just like how Yumcha-sen's cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sweetie's been putting in serious work every day to keep those pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Let's go.
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing is simply not possible.
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place is haunted and we can't even talk about it?
Ooh, this sounds perfect for the spooky shack.
Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death.
Whoa, haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out. And on the other side of the window, I saw,
A creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Gosh, they're so fake.
Oh yeah. It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Just as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof. Who'd want to stay in a haunted place like this? I want my money back.
Oh, they're trying to get their money back. They're scam artists. Got it.
That's right. Y'all should stay away from this haunted place. Hey, management, you hear me? I want my money back.
I say don't give them their money back. Then when they go and complain online, people are going to be like, it's haunted? I want in. I want to see what this is about.
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Yuzaha just calling them out. Gotta love it.
Our resort has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Actually, yes, that's exactly what it means. It's like the Subway gals that sued them for tuna. What? I don't know anything about that story. You already know the cameras didn't catch anything?
Oh, We just mentioned checking the security footage, and you already know it didn't catch anything? Bit quick to jump to conclusions, don't you think?
Or the bread not being a foot long. That's why, like, as someone who's advertising something, I would be careful with advertising stuff. If you're gonna advertise something as, like, let's say being a foot long, I would go and make it like a foot long and some, so that way, like, people don't complain. Or maybe they will. Let's be real, they might sue. It was longer than a foot, how dare.
Keep your mouth shut.
I like business controversies like these. There's so many lawsuits that are just like, why? Why?
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out. You're okay with that, right?
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
Dear guests,
Oh,
if you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here.
was not expecting Monato.
And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
The muscular canine Thyron, who has just finished his other part-time job, steps forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. Their bravado immediately fades, leaving them frozen in place. But just as the tension seems to ease, a chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that. That said, these two guests did report something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis, shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned office at Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking about me, shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
You look around and notice the visitors' expressions have changed. They're uneasy, unsure what to believe. Who is this Willis guy, and why is he talking like he knows everything about the resort? I bet you Willis hired these two clowns to fake the resort being haunted.
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
Imagine calling the cops and being like, yeah, we think this place is haunted. Unless if somebody's injured, they're not going to take that seriously. They're going to look at you and be like, okay, and what do you want us to do about it?
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years. Maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
Yeah, it definitely feels like classic business sabotage.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and left the business.
Yep. Called
Once
it.
the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up. Now that we're finally getting back on our feet, here you are, pulling the same trick again, having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
You ill-intended freak! The resort was never haunted. More like we're being haunted by you. It also explains why it looked like they had like a, earpieces in their ears as well so they could communicate with one another? I want to dropkick this Willis guy. You have my permission.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us? Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on.
He could be sued for defamation? Yes, definitely.
I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register.
How do you know?
Oh, sir, why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of, so I'll be on my way.
His goons are not very smart by calling him by his name and being like very familiar with him. Not very smart people you got there, Mr. Willis.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Damn it, you just can't keep your mouth shut, can you?
What do we do now? No one's backing us up anymore.
What else? Break through! Move now!
These goons Willis found are looking guiltier by the second and are starting to lash out. Think it's okay if Alice and I give them a little wake-up call? Go for it, but stay safe. Oh, I guess we're gonna play as Alice and Yuzaha. We're gonna give them a little beating. I do like Yuzaha's little raccoon companion. It is adorable. Yuzaha's X special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in the state, it triggers flavor match, causing them to continuously take damage matching that character's attribute. When other squad members land hits on enemies, Yuzaha launches basic attack, hard candy shot around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, Yuzaha will consume sugar points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation. When Alice's attack hits enemies or trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains Blade Etiquette. When Alice stacks Blade Etiquette to its maximum, she can hold to unleash a 3-stage charge basic attack, Starshine Waltz. This triggers Polarity Assault when hitting an enemy.
Idiot! The job was simple, but you just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
Ow.
But I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway!
Okay.
Job you mentioned.
There we go. That's how you do it. I'm like, wait, how do I do it?
No way in hell!
That was easy.
From now on, you won't get another word out of us.
Oh, I won't now, will I?
Oh, yeah?
You sure
Then
about
get ready
that?
to cry like a baby. This is gonna sting. Hey, serves up!
Okay, it looks like she's ready to go.
Your weakness has been exposed. Perfectly symmetrical.
Nicely done. The thugs were quickly taken away by resort security, who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. I still think pretending that the place is haunted would attract more people. Honestly, I think it might. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. Oh, it's Minato speaking. I can't believe Troubles managed to follow us all the way out here. Nah, your timing was perfect, Minato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives off sleazy in his suit vibes. He's a manager at Three Gates Court, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creditor. But for the longest time, he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. He must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. As for the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort, just when it was beginning to flourish. From that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through that nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you were here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis's little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates has any judgment at all. Let him come back a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. The resort's finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans. Yuzaha's right. If these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now. If marketed right, yes, especially for bloggers, yeah. I'm sorry, what? Ghost rumors at resorts, yeah. Ghost rumors at resorts could bring in people because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, ghosts? I want to see if it's real. There's people into that stuff. Me personally, I try to stay away from it. I like ghost stories and like hearing about ghosts and weird and strange stuff. I am not going to go looking for it, personally. But is that really all he's got? Belle's got a point. All right, I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way, everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally calming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. You like Ghost Story? Heard of a real ghost before? No, I never heard or seen a real ghost, and I wouldn't keep it that way. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put in, Belle. The resort's visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Willis stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and Alice and Yuzaha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only gonna get better from here. I believe we can do this. So, do we need to review the resort's performance and visitor flow? The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Please, let me take a look. Okay. Looks like we do have some leveling up that we did. R3, we can claim that. Perfect. Alright, so it looks like we have ocean angling available, blazing waves, and archipelago shooting. And then this one looks like it's another story that we got to do, and that one as well. Wind Rider Wavebreaker 1. Ask Minato about Alice and Yuzaha's whereabouts to promote the resort. Alice, Yukanami, Yuzaha, and the others decide to have Alice do a surfing performance. As luck would have it, they receive an invitation to film for an NEBC TV show. So everyone seizes this opportunity to properly showcase the resort's attractions. Wind Rider Wavebreaker, we are supposed to meet up to discuss the resort's promotion plans, but I overslept. But for some reason, Minato's the only one at our meeting spot. Let's head over and find out what's going on.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Alright, I feel like that's a good place for us to end. We can continue this on Saturday, because it is getting late where I'm at. So yeah, we're gonna end there. Thank you everyone for joining. It's much appreciated. We will continue this story, this event on Saturday, 10 a.m. MST. If you need my schedule, I do post my schedule weekly. I post it on Discord, Twitter, and Blue Sky. So my schedule is there. For the most part, the schedule's the same every week, unless if something comes up. But yeah, it's gonna be 10 a.m. Saturdays, Sundays. Saturday I do an evening stream as well, where I play at 6 p.m. MST. And then I do 6 p.m. MST on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That is my schedule. Thank you for stream. Get some rest and have a wonderful dream. Thank you. You get some rest too. You guys all get some much needed rest. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. Evening, isn't it? For me, it's night. It is night. We are gonna raid out. Here is the raid message. Thank you everyone for joining. It's much appreciated. You guys are all awesome. And yeah, we're gonna raid out 2 Icy Jackets, who is currently playing some Fellowship. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And with that being said, please keep all paws and tails inside the right at all times. And here we go.